Well, 330 prisoners at the Bahamas Department of Corrections have gained skills through the Citizen Security and Justice program that is hoped will set them on the right path and reduce the country's recidivism rate. The component is funded with $3 million from the Inter-American Development Bank that has partnered with the Ministry of National Security and the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute. Cleopatra Murphy tells us more.
He's been incarcerated at the Bahamas Department of Corrections for 25 years, charged with a serious crime. But Anatole McQuay, who expects to be released within the next year, is one of the inmates hoping to make the most of the skills he learned while taking courses in barbering and garment making at BTVI through the Citizen Security and Justice program. He is among 92 inmates in the third cohort to complete training and graduate through the initiative funded by the Inter-American Development Bank. But unlike many of his fellow inmates, he has a head start.
I lost my mother since I was incarcerated, and she left me an inheritance. And basically, I'll be able to use that to open up my companies when I get out. Since I've been incarcerated, I've written like 400 to 500 songs, and I've completed 4 albums. I'm advocating for the opportunity of them publishing of a producer come up here, and that's what I'm going to capitalize on when I'm released, doing it in entertainment business, hosting concerts, and etc.
Commissioner of Corrections Charles Murphy, who addressed prisoners and family members in attendance, says he hopes the prisoners will make the most of their new skill set. Murphy says 20 inmates who completed the program have since been released, with one now employed at a barbershop.
Many of them were marginalized and many of them were disadvantaged, and now they are equipped because many of them were high school dropped out. They have a second chance in life, and so now they're taking advantage of these programs.
McQuay says the prison has come a long way since he was incarcerated. It is these opportunities that he says prisoners who are minded to change can take advantage of.
Circumstances is changing, the mindset is changing, and basically the inmates have hope like they never had before. Some persons came in here, they couldn't read, they couldn't write. Now there's programs in place for them to better themselves. The ones who really want to do something and elevate.
Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security, Eugene Poitier, urged participants to take the training seriously and make the use of the skills that they gained.
These are noble objectives and will mean little if each of us here today do not recommit to living a crime-free life, regardless of the pressures pushing down on us.
President of BTVI, Robert Robertson, urged the graduates not to allow their mistakes to determine their future and not to limit themselves.
You don't have to work for someone. You can work for yourselves with the kind of skills that you have. Think about partnering with others, graduates from this program. Start your own companies. Work on your own. Set your own hours. Set your own time frames.
The Commissioner of Corrections says the program shows that prison officials are committed to reducing the rate of recidivism and challenge prisoners that once they are released, live a life so that they will not have to return to the confines of the Bahamas Department of Corrections. Cleopatra Murphy, SAT&S Network News.